A Chicago entrepreneur with a passion for creation is growing her business one invention at a time. Raquel Graham, the founder of Roq Innovation, started her company in 2014 and since then has been developing products designed to, as she puts it, make life a little easier. And after becoming one of a few black-owned Chicago companies to appear on Shark Tank earlier this year, business has been booming.
I started Roq Innovation for my kids, actually.
For Raquel Graham, becoming an entrepreneur started out with a problem most moms can relate to: getting her kids to dress warm for the winter.
During the polar vortex, when they were younger, maybe about 6 years ago, they would not wear scarves. They decided that they were bulky and itchy, and if you remember the polar vortex, it was so cold that you had to have every bit of your skin covered. So I went online to see if I could find an alternative, and there was nothing.
With that, Roq Innovation was born with her first product, necks. Then came Graham's second product, headlights beanies, inspired by a love for running at night. What started out as a fix to a problem is now a booming business operating out of this West Town warehouse.
All of my products come from my life. I don't just think of products out of the blue. It's usually I'm doing something in my everyday and there's a frustration, and then I look to see if there's a product out there, and if there's no product, then I make it.
It's that innovation that put Graham's company on the map, appearing on Good Morning America, Oprah's Favorite Things, and most recently, Shark Tank.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Raquel Graham, and I'm coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. When you're in the tank, it's all a blur. Honestly, as you can tell, there's like so many questions happening at the same time. But yes, they were all really receptive, and it felt great.
Graham walked out of the tank with a deal from 2 sharks. She can't share the specifics of that partnership, but she can say her appearance on Shark Tank has been a game changer.
The exposure of Shark Tank, I mean, you can't beat it.
Along with exposure, the Shark Tank deal gives Graham the funding black and brown entrepreneurs often struggle to land. A 2021 analysis of Federal Reserve data by NerdWallet found 80% of white business owners receive at least a percentage of the funding they request from a bank, compared to 66% of BIPOC business owners.
For entrepreneurs in general, it's really hard to get funding. To be a black female entrepreneur, it is close to impossible. So in order for me to grow my business, I bootstrapped. I got funding from friends and family. And now at this stage, I'm able to get funding from banks, and there are a lot of investors that are interested. But the problem is, when you're an entrepreneur starting out, you need the money at a lower level, in the beginning.
Graham says she expects to launch at least 3 new products this year, including a year-round version of headlights that can be worn in both cold and warm weather.
We are growing tremendously, and now I'm really excited to be able to get back in the lab because I have so many products that I want to launch, and so I'm in product development now. So it looks like we're going to be expanding, scaling with more products.
One thing Graham can guarantee is all her products will maintain her mission to make life a little easier.
When you look at my products, it's got to be some kind of like biography attached to it, because there's something that would have happened in my life that made me create this.
And Graham says you can expect that first round of new products sometime in July.